Good day everyone and welcome to class. In today's class we are going to be learning how to make a full fan autogele. But before we proceed, we are going to first make the base of the autogele. So whatever autogele you want to make, you should know that the base come first. Either you are doing the normal base or the V-shaped base. But for today's class, we are going to be doing the normal base. And these are the fabrics and these are the materials I'm going to be using. I'll be using my autogele fabric. I'll be using my pair of scissors, a matching thread, my needle, and tape rule. For this style, I'm going to be using half bundle of autogele fabric, that is 4 lines of autogele. So let's get started. Here is the measurement of my base. I cut out 23 inches in 3 places. 1, 2, 3. 23 inches in 3 places. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take two pieces out of the 23 inches and join it together. Note, when you are joining your autogele together, you place it on each other with half of an inch, just like the way I'm doing here on this video. You place it on each other like this and you run a stitch on it. So that's what I'll be doing now. I'm going to go and run a stitch on it and I'll be right back to show you the next step. So this is it. I've joined it together. Can you see it? And the next thing I'll be doing is I'm going to be folding this place inside the edge. I want to use it to form a pleat, so I'm going to fold it inside. You just take in 1 inch inside, then you sew. You sew it to the wrong side. You can see I've folded it. I folded 1 inch inside. So I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and sew it down. So I've gone ahead to sew it. And the next thing is I'm going to be folding the side inside to the wrong side. You are folding it to the wrong side. So I'm going to fold it and sew it down. So I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew it down. And what I did to this side, I will also do it to this side. You are folding it to the wrong side of your autogele. So this is it. I've gone ahead to sew it down. And this is the last piece out of the 3 inches. Now I'm going to fold it into 2 and divide it because I'm using it to make a pleat on my base. I'm folding it into 2 equal halves. Then you divide it. And I'll pick one of it and fold it again. You fold it into 2 equal halves and divide it. And I'll pick the other one too. Fold it into 2 equal halves and divide it. So all together we are going to have 4 pieces. So I've gone ahead to divide it. So I'm left with 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to use each of the pieces to make a pleat on the base. So you pick it up like this. You fold the edge here like this, and you place it on your base. Then you sew it. Make sure that this pleat here is covering the stitch on the first pleat. You place it on the stitch of the first pleat, then you sew it down. And as you are sewing it down, make sure that the first stitch of the pleat is not showing. And that is what I'll be doing now. I'll go ahead to sew it and show you how it looks like before I proceed to the next step. So this is it. This is the first pleat. I'm going to take the second one and do it exactly the same way I did it. You fold the edge, then you fold it into two like this. You place it on the stitch. Make sure that this one is covering the stitch. You place it, then you sew down. You sew it down. When you get to the edge, you also fold it inside and make sure that it's neat. So I'm going to be doing that to all the remaining piece. I'm using it to form a pleat, and I'll be right back to show you the end result. So I'm done with the pleats. Can you see? These are the pleats. I'm done with it, and the next thing is to fix the handle. So I'm going to be making use of my Velcro tape. It is also called plaster in our local market. So I'm going to be using 4 inches. I cut out 4 inches, and before I attach it to my base, I'm going to cover it up with my ashoke fabric, just like I did this one. You can see I've covered it up. So I'm going to do the second one like that. Then you cut out 5.5 inches in length and 2.5 inches in width. This is what we are going to use and cover it up. All you need to do is to just fold it like this. Once you fold the edge, you fold it like this too. You fold the other part too. Then you come here and fold it too. Then you place your Velcro tape on it. So I'm going to be sewing my Velcro tape on it. I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew it down. After that, I'll fold in the other side to inside and place my Velcro tape on it and sew it down. So it's time to fix the Velcro tape. The rough one, the one that have the rough surface, will be on the right hand side here. And when you are fixing it, you are going to fix it down. Let it face down, not up. You let it face down like this. Then you sew. Then the other one, which is the smooth one, it should be on the left hand side. Then you fix it up like this. Then you sew. So that's what I'll be doing now. I'll be attaching it to my base and show you the final result. So this is the final result. See you in my next video for the completion of the final full fan autogele.